Hello and welcome back to another drafting video with me, Dave, where today we're going to do something a little bit different, a little bit fun. So we're going to pull up the wheel and see what the wheel chooses for our draft. So there's lots and lots of different suggestions, all quite fun, nothing too serious, but we'll have a spin of the wheel and see what draft we have to pull. So let's get into the first spin and see what we get. Okay, so this is a fun one to start with, where all players must be shouting. So either shouting or have the mouse open in their dynamic images. We have lots of these, and actually the thumbnail will have these examples attached, so take a look at that. But what we'll do to start draft, we're going to use this 4-3-3 attack and see how we get on. The challenge for this is a whole starting 11 shouting. Great captain pick, Clint Dempsey. What an example. This is exactly what we want. Clint Dempsey's shouting, so he's in the team. Left wing, we've got a choice of Harvey Barnes. Well, there's 3. So I'm going to take the icon because I still want the highest rated draft I can make. Okay, so we're going to take Van Persie here. Next draft, or next pick, sorry. So no one's shouting, so we'll need a new right winger. And then onto our centre mid picks. First centre mid, Valverde. And our second midfielder, okay, Pellegrini is like a mid shout. Like, yeah, we'll take him for now, but see if we can upgrade the shout. Okay, our right back. This guy wants to listen to the shouts. And we're going to shouter at right back, but I'm going to take Kyle Walker, 97 rated, very nice. First centre back. Oh, it's stinky. It's a stinky pick and a stinky shout. So Gamma is in. Here we go. Scales has got us back on track, and Cola. We're going to take Collar. And then Bompasta is the next shouter in the team. And our goalkeeper. Oh, here we go. Like 4 shouters. I'm going to take Giroud just because I like that card. First reserve then. Let's see if we can. How many do we need? We need kind of 1, 2, 3 are not shouting, that's all. And then we could upgrade some of the shouters. So let's have a look what we can do with our reserves. First reserve. Oh, Capdevila is all over it. And Cafu. And Bomb. We're covered at left back. It's right back. I'm going to take Cafu. There we go. Okay, so given the amount of shouters we've had so far, I'm going to try and upgrade the challenge to first team and bench. So we've challenged ourselves halfway through to get the first team and the bench all shouting, and that's not going to help. 98 Rolfo is a fantastic card. Next pick. Oh, we said it now. Like, look how tight-lipped Miedemar is. We got our last reserve pick. You know, Gokrez is covering up a shout there for sure. Dombik is the pick there. So, no further upgrades. First sub. Okay, Ruud van Nistelrooy is really invested into his shout. So he's in. So a 92 rated, 30 chem. Joshua Zerke's a pick here. And that's a bit of a stinky pick. Next pick has to be Xabi Alonso. He's an upgrade in terms of chemistry. Next pick, Emerson. Emerson don't make the team, he's on the bench. Next pick. Okay, we've got Alex Tellez. Left back central. And our last goalkeeper pick. Okay, none of these guys help. Let's just rate up the bench. So they're not a massively high rated team. So 91 rated squad. Chemistry, we're just losing chemistry on Pellegrini. Kyle Walker ain't shouting, so we're going to lose chemistry here because I'm putting Alex Tellez in for Kyle Walker. So we've got a full shouting 11. They're all going for it. We got a few subs, we didn't manage to get the full bench. So let's lock in our manager. It's a shame there's no manager dynamic images, because that would have been brilliant if we'd have got a manager shouting. But Sottil is in for the manager, and we're locking our first fun draft of the day, which was starting 11 all to be shouting, which we achieved with a draft rating of 121. Okay, so now let's get into our second draft. Okay, so onto our second draft. So let's spin the wheel again and see what we get. Okay, so for this draft we've got no icons. That means that it's not just as easy as just picking no icons. I've got to try and get full chemistry with no icons in the team and as high a rating as possible. And for this formation I'm going to take a 3-4-2-1. So let's see how we get on. Be really interested in this draft to see how big a discard we can get from the icon picks. Right, okay. So Francescoli is a hero, not an icon. So he's our first pick. Striker pick. Here I'm going to take Welbeck. So my tactic for this is I'm going to try and take kind of 1 or 2 leagues maximum. So here I can't take Puskas or Cruyff. So I'm going to take Nkunku, who gets Premier League link to Welbeck. Right mid. So there's no icons here. I'm going to take Sane. Left mid pick. Again, no icons again, that's good. So we take Hemp. First central midfielder. Take Ferguson. We're struggling for chemistry heavily at the moment. Next central midfielder. I'm going to take that 91 De Bruyne, he's going to help the chemistry. So we're up to 10. First centre back pick. To be fair, where are the icons? There's been 2, I think. 2 or 3 icons is it. So yeah, I'm taking Pau Torres here. Perfect, nearly perfect link with Diego Carlos, which is good. So we're building up that chemistry. Our last centre back, I'm going to take Gvardiol, because he gives us that chemistry from his card type, which is good. And our goalkeeper pick to close out this starting 11. I very nearly just said I'll take check, but I can't, so Keating is in. So she'll get full chem, Man City. So right, the chemistry is not bad. There's only Sane and Ferguson off chem. Now can we improve the squad? 90 rated. So first reserve, some high icon. It's so hard, the eye draws directly to the icons. So I'll put Kimmich in here. And we get the perfect link for these two, which is good. Next reserve. Take Kyle Walker. Next reserve. I'm going to take here, I'm going to take DeMarco. I think we can get some gains from having a really highly rated bench if needed. Okay, we're going to take Ginola as the next pick as a hero, not an icon. And I'm going to play Ginola as our striker. So I'll get a good upgrade there on Welbeck. Next pick. Again, you're just drawn to like a Cafu. Saka does play right mid. He gets into our team and it's an upgrade. Lose chemistry. It's on Kimmich. It's on Kimmich. That's okay. So we're currently sat 91 rated, 30 out of 33 chem. Just Kimmich completely off. Everyone else is on full chem. Let's see what our bench can bring us. Okay, so first bench pick. Mendy's not Prem anymore, so that's not going to help me. I'm going to take Lizarazu just for the rating. Next bench, see, this is what we want. We're going to discard 97 Cruyff and 94 Jorginho. We're going to take Trossard here, who again is a good upgrade on Nkunku. Looking nice. Next pick. Yes, tough one. The next pick, we're going to take Berardi for the bench rating. This one's a bit of a stinky pick, so it doesn't really matter who we take. Angelo Sosa is in. Back to back stinkies. So here I'm going to take Fran Garcia. Last pick before our last goalkeeper pick. Okay, we're going to take Grimaldo. And then last pick of this draft. He would have been great in the last one, wouldn't he, Schmeichel? We're going to take Pickford. It's not an upgrade at all, Dave. That's that. Let's have a look, see if we can. Well, let's rate up the bench first, and then let's see if we can get some chemistry in that midfield. So let's first rate up the bench. That's our best bench rating, so a 92 rated squad, and then it's Kimmich is the only guy really off chem. I'm going to look what midfielders I've got. So there's only Ferguson, but I think he'll be exactly the same. He is. The only other thing we can do is Sosa. Do you get us anything? She's +1 because of the Spanish link, so we'll take that. Hopefully the rating doesn't drop because we're just taking a Kimmich out. Oh, it does. Does he go back up if we put him on the bench? Right, again. Okay, so we need a Spanish Liga F manager to bring home the chemistry. We're not quite there overall. Okay, so we'll take the Spanish manager anyway. And let's lock in our second draft of the day. We didn't quite get the chemistry, but we had no icons. It wasn't a bad effort, to be fair, just one player off chem. All the rest of the team were on chemistry. 92 rated team, 31 chemistry. Now let's get into draft number 3. Okay, so on to our third and final draft. So let's spin the wheel to see what we get. Okay, so for this draft we've got to take the lowest pace stat. So all that means is, out of our 5 picks, whoever is the slowest to go in the team. So ideally what I want to do is choose a formation that offers lots of pace merchants. So I'm going to take the 4-1-2-1-2 wide. Hopefully we'll see what sort of team we get. Okay, our captain pick. So here, Nkunku is the slowest, so we can't take the icons, we have to take Nkunku. So he's in. The striker. Okay, so Zapata's the slowest here. So this is going to be really difficult because we can't do anything that helps our chem. We can't make any decisions. The decisions are made for us. So Vlahovic is the slowest in this pick. But again, it is interesting to see what discards we get. So right mid, we've got Bobby de Cordova Reed. I think that's how you say it. Left mid, it's not going to be Sam Maximum. Well, to be fair, it's a good pick with Phil Foden. He's the slowest pick here, but that's a big discard in Park Ji-sung. He would have been great for chemistry. So we're really struggling for chemistry at the moment. We're on 0. Our right back pick, usually there's a lot of fast right backs, so let's see, like 97 pace there. So slowest here is Lucas Vasquez, and another big discard in terms of Alexander Arnold. Our left back. Okay, so it's not going to be Leif Davis or Alphonso Davies, the fastest pair of Davises in the game. It's actually going to be Rauch is our left back. We still do not have one. Yeah, not one chemistry point yet. Our next centre back. So ideally what we need is some massive picks. And then what that does is it just leaves us with a decent player. But we're not really seeing that. We're starting to get a bit of chemistry, so Finnegan's in. We're on 3 chem now. Oh, we're really flying. And our central defensive midfielder is this lady. Goalkeeper pick. Okay, so no pace stat for a goalkeeper. Pace is the first stat. So we'll just carry on with the first lowest stat. So it's 82 between Pope and French. So this is the first time I'll be able to pick a player. And it's going to be Pope for the chemistry. We're in desperate need. Chemistry's on life support. Alright, so first reserve. Okay, so it takes Stanway. And we should get a bit of England chemistry off Stanway, which is great to see. Next pick. So it's Nagasato is the pick here. Cam. There's no upgrade, so she'll stay in the reserves. Next pick here is Sheila. No upgrade, stays in reserves. Wow. Guess we're not taking any of those. 98 George Best, and instead we're taking this lady. Next pick. So I think this is the slowest player I've seen, 44 pace. 44 pace. So Olafsson is on the bench. There's quite a few league ref starting to build up, so we'll see if we can get some chem off them shortly. The next pick is Delaney. Okay, so next slow pick is actually not that slow. So I think it's Martin Pareto is in. Put her up front. It's a big upgrade, to be fair. So we're 85 rated, 15 chemistry. In the League F, I've got a few players here. So that keeps it the same. We'll keep it as that for now. Let's continue with the bench. So our next pick is Declan Rice. So that's a good upgrade in terms of chemistry, not on rating. Shit. In real life, he can play centre back, so I don't know why he can't in the game. It's a shame. Next pick. This is what I was talking about. Like, so we've got 5 really good players here, and our lowest pace is 90. So that's a real good upgrade for the team in Diani. And she'll get some French chemistry. That's a nice upgrade. Next pick. Okay, so Costa is the slowest player here, so he's in. Next pick, Paula Thomas. She's in this. She might get some Spanish camp. She does. Fantastic. And our last goalkeeper pick. Let's have a look at this. Take Zinsberger. Should not get better than those, to be fair. Okay, so that's all our players picked. I'm just going to have a quick look if there's any upgrades. So that's our last team. So it's the slowest team we could possibly pick, which is 85 rated team with 22 chemistry. To be honest with you, it's not a team I'd like to play with. We'll get beasted everywhere, I think, with some of the drafts that come out these days. Our manager, I'd like to know which is the slowest manager out of these. I think it'll be Simon Grayson, so he's in as a manager. And that's our final draft of the day. So we've done something a little bit different today. It's just a fun draft, really, just to do something different, a little bit of a change from the 130s, and just to mix it up a little bit on the channel. If you did like it, please leave a like and subscribe, but also comment below on what you'd like to see. What sort of draft would you want me to do? I'll put that on the wheel, we'll spin the wheel and see if it comes out. Again, thank you for the support. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. Thank you and goodbye.